they sliced it open on accident, but this one is the one that I planned on reading on the channel. So I was very interested with this one. Batman is a very interesting character to me, so I find so much interest in him, and there's so many different variations of Batman. So I thought, why not? And when he gave this to me, I was like, this is just gonna be read anyway. So I can't wait to actually open this on the channel and kind of read it and see what it, because I haven't read a comic book in a very, very long time. And you know, as you can see by the channel, I am in love with manga. I am in love with manga, but this is something different, and this is very, very new to me. So if you have any other Batman series that are easy for beginners or where I should start, let me know down below. But I am assuming this is Red Hood, is from what he told me, and he said that I forgot his name. Sorry, but he is mad at Batman because he did not kill Joker. So he's taking his frustration out on both of them because this was the Robin Rick. I get it confused, but yes. This was the one that Joker killed and brought him back to life. He was brought back to life, but he was tortured and killed. So now he's seeking vengeance and he is upset, which really drew me in. It was like, wow, we had the discussion. I gotta check this out and see what this is about. So when he gave this to me, I knew that this was something that I had to check out and read. So I can't wait to get a little bit further into this and see how he goes about it, because he kills. I could have swore he actually kills. So I think that's gonna be super dope. And I only know him as Red Hood, so to see him in the Batman Hush, it's gonna be something dope, and it's big. So this is gonna be something to really to take it all in, you know. So we pull it out. There's a poster on the back. As well as there's Batman Ninja. This is something I just seen for the first time. This is super dope. So I have never seen that. But yeah, Batman Hush. This is one that I found in my closet. My friend gave this to me maybe like 8 years ago, and I never touched it. And this is the Robin. This one, really, really, really like. I don't know anything about this one, and that brings me so much excitement, because when I don't know anything about them, I enjoy them. I enjoy series and just getting into things that I know nothing about, because that's the best feeling. You can't anticipate it. I remember having always going to the comic book store with one of my mentors when I was younger. He would take us to the comic book store. We'd be able to pick one out, and I remember I had one, and it was my favorite one. If you don't know by now, Spider-Man is my favorite character of all time in just comics and Marvel and just anything in general. It was when Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four with the black and white suit, when that whole just thing was going down. That was my favorite one. I lost it. I don't currently know where it's at, so it kind of sucks, but yeah, that was like my go-to one. I would read all the time. So having this one, like I said, these are gonna get opened. I think, why not? I'm not trying to get to a point. Well, right now I'm not collecting, but in a point when it comes to the Spider-Man editions, like the variant covers, I definitely want to collect some of those. And I'm not gonna open those, but at the very beginning we're gonna open these, because I feel like I need to immerse myself and kind of appreciate these. I don't want to leave them in the package, because you know I'm new to this, so I don't think the ones that I have are pretty much like rare anyway. They can be replaced, so I want to read these on the channel. was the one I was talking about. The Absolute Batman. This is the one he gave me that really intrigued me. This is the Batman that is like big and swollen. He has the big bat on his chest. He's like 6'4", like 350 pounds of muscle. And that Batman to me is intriguing because Batman to be that big is absolutely insane. So I can't wait to open this one, this Absolute Batman, and see what this one is talking about. This cover is super dope. Like, I like this cover a lot. They had some dope variant covers of Absolute Batman, and I was like, wow, this is wild. It gets deep. Like one volume has like 40 covers, and he had so many different variations of covers. Like, in the future, maybe I'll see if he'll let me just show off his collection, because he had a very impressive collection, like so crazy. Like, I inspired to do that on the manga side later on in the future, especially after being able to display some of my comic book stuff. So, but Absolute Batman, when he told me about this, like, he said this Batman kills. So, you know, this Batman, like I said, I've always been interested in this Batman. This one specifically, yes, this one. This just, and I know nothing. So, like I said, opening and getting to a series that is relatively new to me is gonna be so dope, because I can't wait to just pick up certain comics. There's a comic book store downtown from where I live. I always glance over the section, but don't go too deep into it. I know there's a lot of volumes down there that I could possibly get my hands on. So I'm gonna have to go back down there and pay them a visit and see what they have, and kind of just scoop a volume up here and there of the comics, and just, you know, go from that point, because CLC Comics, I subscribed to that for him. He told me about that, and I went to eBay, seen some stuff. I marked some stuff on my wish list. I get reminders when stuff comes in. He has so many different variant covers of custom artists that do different photos and covers and just sign different things. So just seeing the stuff that you can get your hands on is so like inspirational and dope, and this universe is amazing. So yes, it's Absolute Batman. I can't wait to open this and read this on the channel. This just loose one that I don't even remember actually having, but the Power Company. So this one, I don't even really know anything about this and where I got this one from, but this also will be read on the channel. We're gonna just go through these and see what these are about. I don't think there's anybody on this cover that I may know, and for me, if I can name these people, I would really appreciate it. I'm not a person that's gonna sit here and act like I know who these people are, because I don't. But that brings me joy, because if you can help me, I would really appreciate it. But yes, this is just super dope. It says finale, so this must be the last one of that. So it's interesting to see where this goes. But yeah, this was also one of the ones he gave me. There was a couple other ones he gave me. I know he gave me some manga, and he gave me like one or two more comics, but they're somewhere in my closet. I had to go dig them up. I wouldn't even know where they are, to be completely honest with you. Last one, I saved this for last, of course. But Spider-Boy, when he showed me this one, I was so blown away, because Spider-Boy is something that I never knew, honestly. And a lot of Spider-Man. I consume a lot of Spider-Man, so I'm super excited to open this one up and see what's going on with this. Like I said, I want to go and collect all the Spider-Man comics that I possibly can with variant covers, because that's what intrigues me, and then I'll broaden out from that point. But he was telling me Ultimate Spider-Man was one. It was Ultimate Spider-Man, and then I think it was also Amazing, but I think Ultimate Spider-Man was the one that he was telling me to check out. There's a lot of covers that you can check out and you can get, so I've seen it on my wish list with eBay and stuff. I may make a video in the future of me going on eBay and other websites and us just looking, and me kind of just glancing and getting familiar with all the other stuff that they have, because like I said, I don't know anything about these, and they had some cool covers. They had like a Black Cat cover that was so dope, and there's a lot of custom covers that people do, which is absolutely insane. But Spider-Boy is one that we probably gonna read on the channel first. Let me know down below if y'all want to actually see me read these, because I love to read them. I'm gonna read them on my spare time, but if you want to to see them in a video, I would be open to reading them for y'all so we can get that experience together, because this is a different alley for me that I kind of want to get into. I can't say that enough. It just makes me excited, and I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but finally get my chance to make this video is really lighting that fire underneath me again. So yeah, the Spider Boy, just so dope. I like it. I like the design of it and everything like that. And this is the first volume of it, so this is a good way to start. He said this is something to start me off, to get me going. So this will definitely get me into the game and start off. I know these might not be any crazy volumes to a lot of people, but a lot of these volumes were all gifted to me. So that is something that I can't complain about, because that is a bond that me and him built over comics. So I would love to be able to have that conversation, because I tune in and I listen to him. And there's a lot of characters that have amazing powers that I don't know, that really intrigue me, that I need to get more familiarized with. So I'm gonna do that with these. But yeah, personally, down below, y'all let me know what y'all favorite comic is and what y'all recommend. Like I said, Ultimate Spider-Man is one thing I recommend. I kind of want to stay in that realm a little bit. I want to read some Batmans, of course. Superman is one person that I'm kind of iffy on, but I am open to reading Superman. So if y'all have any great Superman suggestions and other people that I should read, also drop that down below, because I love to try to venture out. Another person was the Punisher. Punisher and Ghost Rider was two that I want to explore as well, because I like the premise of especially Punisher in the comics. So only Punisher I really know is the movie Punisher, and that's okay. But just listen to some of the stories that they were breaking down on comics about the Punisher. He was going around ending everybody. Man, the Punisher is up to, like, that boy is different. So him and Ghost Rider has always been so dope to me. So y'all let me know. I'm a newbie to this, so I'm really just showing y'all this, so I'm excited to check them out. So y'all let me know. We'll check the comments and see which one we should check out first. I'm thinking this one or Absolute Batman, but this is a good way to start off the collection and pick some stuff up in the future. So, but yeah, it's been your man. ASMR, and it's just a little ramble showing off my mini collection, like a very, very mini collection. Not that much, but it's just popping fun, just, stuff like that. So all tips and everything, like I said, drop them down below. All recommendations are great, because I need that. I'm new to the space, so I would really appreciate that. Expect a video at some point of us going on the website and kind of just looking at different covers of Spider-Man stuff and just looking at different comics to see what's out there before I actually go into the stores, so I can get a price range of everything. They aren't too expensive, so that's great. But we're gonna start off relatively small, so yeah. Comments. ASMR, and I'll see y'all